Hi, and I'm going to begin with a bow. Welcome to Unit 6. I'm back home, so I get to do a video now. I hope the audio recordings worked well enough for you. And I also want to remember to mention I'm going to be out of town again this coming week. And not just out of town, but out of the country. And I know that I won't have internet access for a few of those days. That'll be late this week and over the coming weekend and a little bit into the following week. I'll leave an announcement and give you a reminder about that, but I just want to let you know that I won't be able to respond quickly if questions or comments come late this week or over the weekend. I'll do my best to respond as soon as I get back in internet access, though. So this week, we're moving on through the stages of a life transition and the stages or phases of a rite of passage. So we've looked at the severance and separation that happens. That's always a part of every transition, and that gets ritualized or symbolized or enacted in the rites of passage. This week, we move from severance into the in-between time of a life transition. That time when we are no longer in the old phase, but not yet in the new phase, betwixt and between. The threshold phase or liminal phase. I would say that we can all recognize a certain kind of emptiness that happens in a significant life transition. The old activities and relationships and even the thoughts, as well as the old identities and roles which occupied us in our previous stage, previous phase of life, they no longer hold, they no longer fill our lives. These identities that we took ourselves to be no longer fill us up from the inside. And it can leave a powerful emptiness. So this week and the next 2 weeks, we're going to explore this emptiness. This week, we start by exploring the emptiness itself and the inner nature of this emptiness as space. So many teachings about space that can help us understand it, and so many systems and practices really that aim to cultivate that sense of space. On the other hand, life transitions throw us into an experience of emptiness or an experience of space. Or we work through our life transitions to open ourselves up, which brings a sense of emptiness and space. It also seems to me that most of the time, most people, the conventional world, let's say, aims to avoid that experience of emptiness because it feels so deficient and bereft, and who are we and where are we? So not just empty, but lost and disoriented and disillusioned. So the conventional world would hold on to the old phase. Even though we know that it's gone, there's the illusion or the wish or the hope that we could hold on or move quickly through this threshold phase, move quickly through the liminal phase into a new phase of our lives. But not so fast. I think we'll see that there is important material for us in this liminal phase. Some of the anthropologists that have looked at life transitions and rites of passage have really focused primarily on this phase. Victor Turner, for example, says that really rites of passage are about cultivating this exact phase, betwixt and between. So we'll look and see at the wisdom and the intelligence and the power of this emptiness. And as we did with severance phase, we'll look at a couple of allies that can support us in this phase. An understanding of space itself. Seems to me that it helps us to move deeper into this emptiness, which is essential for us to move through the life transition, for the transformation to happen. So I'm looking forward to being with you this week. If you have questions about the reviews or questions about the transition ceremony, bring those into the class. And by the way, I've really appreciated reading your review papers. Right now, I'm not all the way done, but I should be done in a day or two. And I have really appreciated what you've brought in those reviews. I look forward to the rest of them. So thanks for being here. I'm going to bow. See you online.